like a rhinestone cowboy. Bum bum. There's an intro, but I haven't found it yet, so I'm just gonna sing badly.
A woman has the right to decide exactly who.
Oh, good morning, everyone. It is it is he, it is me, P double D, E Tepwakuing, and the place to be reviews. And I, my friends, am right here with all of yous. We have a guest on his way this morning. It is Coach Loudy. He will be here shortly. I have to adjust the audio here, as I can see. I didn't have it. I didn't have it adjusted properly. All right, Shempmeister, Superfan Adam Shawhan, Dow P for Pop Culture, Vassy Reviews. Hello, everyone. All right, now we can do this properly. I've got everything set up. Here we go. Here's the intro. Let's run it.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
Good morning, everyone. There we go. We finally got things up and running. Super fan. Good morning, People's Champ. Good morning, brother. I am running so behind. I apologize, everybody. We were supposed to start at 9:20. Having a 5-year-old at home presents its own unique set of challenges, especially when, I slept in a little bit and I had to get out and lift. I'm sitting here right now trying to get my protein shake drink. I'm waiting for Coach Loudy. Coach Loudy's going to be joining us this morning, and he has not been on. And it has been, I would say, over a year, maybe. Yeah, it's been well over a year since Coach Loudy has been on the program, and he was free this morning. I'm like, hey, why don't you join me? He says, hey, man, I'm not keeping up on pop culture. I'm like, you can just come on and bullshit with us. That's fine. Yeah, coffee, protein shake, water. At some point during the show, I will play a bumper because I will have to pee. I just slammed down like 3 cups of water while I was training, like big ass the Yeti cups full of water while I was training. So, yeah, it's been a morning already. So, how is everybody, man? We've got a fun show planned for you this morning. It is it'll be fun. It'll be fun. We've got a couple articles we're going to talk about, and a few things I didn't get to last night. We didn't have time, and that's fine. Sometimes the conversation is so good on the show that you don't want to disrupt it to break into a topic, and that's kind of where I was at last night. It was like, man, we're kind of cooking along, so I don't want to. Like I said, I just didn't want to interrupt the flow. I'd like to thank Nick and Vinny and superfan Adam Shawhan and oh man. And Cody from Pursuing Paranormal for joining us last night. We had a great panel. We had a great time. G-Force trailer. Wait. What is this G-Force trailer you speak of? I haven't seen a G-Force trailer. What are we talking about here? Because I have not seen that. Shempmeister. I don't know. Let me look that up. I mean, like I said, I don't G-Force movie? Is this a new movie? Wait. Okay, so that was a movie from 2009. Galifianakis, Sam Rockwell, Penelope Cruz, Nicolas Cage, Bill Nye, I don't know, Will Arnett. I don't know. Am I missing something here? There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Let me welcome before we go any further, it's a new Netflix, and it's an animated series. Is it based on the movie Schempmeister? Let me add him to the chat here, ladies and gentlemen. Coach Loudy.
Oh man. Oh Jesus. Sorry, I was in a hyperbolic sleep chamber. I had fallen in, and I was I was delivering something to some people, and I was like, oh, they're not here yet. So, and then I tripped and fell, and I woke up in the year 2021. I've been gone for what? It's been 3 years now. What did I miss, guys?
Well, let's see. Amy Schumer's president.
What? That fat cunt's president?
Miss Piggy is president.
Miss Piggy!
Welcome back to the show, brother.
Thanks, man. Whew. Oh, man. So good to move these stiff joints around. Oof.
Dude, I literally like walked in from my garage. Like I don't have my People's Champion medallion on right now.
Oof.
I know you saw the pictures of that beast that Shawhan got me, dude. All the boys are like, you got to wear that to the wedding. You got to wear that to the wedding. I'm like,
well, take it from the groom here. You've got to wear that to the wedding.
People are gonna be like, who the fuck is this?
And I'll just grab a mic and say, that's the People's Champ.
Oh God, I love it, man.
I can't believe I'm going to turn heel at my own wedding.
You know, sometimes you got to pick your spots, and it seems like a good time for a heel turn is at your own wedding.
It really does. It's going to make for one short honeymoon.
Now, is that you said that rooftop bar? That's on the top of my hotel, or is that yours?
Well, and seeing as you and I are staying at the same hotel.
We're staying at the same hotel. That's right. I forgot. This is how my morning has went, bro. This is how my wife's like, hey, where's the kid? I'm like, we have a kid? We have a fucking kid. Where's he at? I don't know.
Next thing you know, he's covered in fucking spaghetti sauce and Play-Doh. He's fucking got a pentagram drawn on the floor and fucking candles lit everywhere. Like, oh God.
At least, really, he's in the bedroom playing. He was playing, I think, Kirby's Adventure.
That's good.
Yeah. He loves the NES Classic, man. All right, so I just downed that protein shake, so I'm done with that.
Giggity.
Yeah, dude, I had a killer arm workout this morning. It was I'm doing I'm kind of mixing up because I have like a build and a bulk program, and I kind of mix I mix them up. Like I'll do build one day, bulk the next, and because I'm doing like 5 days a week right now.
Nice.
I lift every morning. Trey goes out and he does cardio with me. He rides his scooter or he runs laps in the yard, or he even like on leg day he's got like little 1.5 pound weights, and he'll do the sumo squats and lunges and stuff with me. I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like, you got to establish those good habits early with them, with kids. It's so important.
Oh, absolutely. I'll tell you what, being a high school football coach, so last year we had a freshman as our kicker, and the kid can knock it. Well, he comes into training camp, and he's not hitting it as far as what I've heard he could hit. And I'm like, the hell's going on, man? And he's like, oh, I'm not gonna lie, coach. I haven't really done anything over the summer because blah blah blah. And mind you, he was coming into his freshman year. I'm like, all right, so here's what we're gonna do. So I kind of put him on his own little training regimen, and being a former pro wrestler yourself, you'll understand this. I'm like, all right, so for every field goal you miss, you've got 10 sumo squats. Then you also have to do X amount of calf raises. So, So long of the short, the kid can go back to booting it now, and I had him doing so sometimes I would just tell him like how many to do after practice anyway, because I would watch him. So I was special teams coordinator for the varsity last year, and now I'm the freshman head coach coming into this season. But so at one point, I think one practice he missed 10 field goals, and he got all 100 sumo squats in before he went home.
Oh man, well, good for him.
He did tell me he wanted Pat McAfee thighs. I'm like, well, you want Pat McAfee thighs? Here's what you got to do, brother.
Yep.
So I think the kid has embodied his inner Pat McAfee. He's got a Ford brand shirt. He's sarcastic as all get out. He's a good kid though.
Yeah.
But this is the kid's style. He wears a bucket hat every day, and unfortunately, the kid's a Team Up North fan. I don't know why. I think he might have dropped on his head. But
What the hell's
kicker.
wrong with him?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, man. I tried.
I live in that state, and I don't even like that team.
I
Like,
know.
what
Well,
the
I'll tell you what,
actual-
man. Like I said, I nicknamed him Bucket Hat, and so now until he graduates, his nickname is Bucket Hat. But he's actually there was a kicking camp that he did, I think, going into his freshman year. He's actually a 3.5-star kicker.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
nice.
So he is a good kicker. He just he did not do stuff over the summer last year, and obviously going into his sophomore year, it's heads and tails different. And I'm sorry to make this more of a sports talk here.
It's all right. Sorry,
But
somebody wants to say hi. Hang on.
oh, that's fine. What's up,
Say hi.
Trey?
Hi.
Hang on here. Put the headphones on for a minute. Say hi to Coach Loudy.
Hi, Coach Loudy.
Trey, it's good to see you in the flesh, baby.
Say hi to the chat.
Hi, chat.
Oh, be still, mine beating heart.
You playing video games still?
Yeah.
Okay, bud. I love you. Go play. All right.
Oh, there's
What?
something else.
Okay, go ahead. Go
I was
ahead.
glad to see you too, Coach Loudy.
Oh man, it's good to see you, man. You have fun playing Kirby or whatever it is you're playing.
Oh, this Curry's. How do you know Kirby?
I was telling him you play Kirby. All right. All right. Say bye-bye.
Bye bye. And I'm on the beach. I'm on the beach level.
Oh, I've never played it, so I don't know how tough that is.
It's not tough. It's hard. It's easy.
What?
Agent.
All right, go. I love you. Oh, he punches me in the stomach.
Pete,
Stop.
I just figured out one of your first merch ideas: T-shirts that say "It's not tough, it's hard."
All right, he's over here trying to armbar me now. All right, go. Hey. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off. You turn the camera off and mute. You're in. And we're back.
Oh,
We're gonna start in about probably another year. I'm gonna give him another year. We're gonna start a channel, him and I.
Okay.
I'm kind of waiting to move. And I've been talking about this a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
Because we're looking for another house. And I'm basically looking for one, and it's kind of like I've literally told our realtor this. I need a studio. I need two things I require. Well, there's three things that are a must. Space to build the indoor in-ground pool, which we are doing.
Oh.
We're going to build an indoor in-ground saltwater pool.
Nice.
With like a bathroom, changing room, sauna, all that shit. That's a must in the background. So for those of you out there following me, all I'm going to say is I don't YouTube for the money, okay? I'm not. This is me telling you right now, I'm not YouTubing for the money. I'm not. This is I do this, and like I said, I want to get monetized so I can take that and put it back into the channel. I'm not doing YouTube for the cash. This is not what I'm about. I'm doing this to entertain people. But no, this I want, because people hear you, oh, you're building an indoor, oh, you're trying to get rich off you. No. No, my wife and I are both professionals. We make smart fiscal decisions, and that's why we're able to do this. That I need a pool. We need space for a pool, so we need flat land. You know what I mean? Not many trees I have to clear, which up here is difficult. I don't know if
You
you've
do
ever...
live in the forest.
Jesus, dude, I do live in the forest. This is a grifter-free zone. Exactly, Vassy. And I have to give a shout-out to Vassy. You got to come on again, because I miss your voice. I'm not going to lie. I miss your voice. I need to watch your... Even though I haven't seen but the first episode of Loki, I still watch your reviews. Like I said, until Vassy starts her ASMR channel. Oh, she's from right on Dublin. She's got Irish accent, bro.
Hey, you said Irish?
Yeah, it's killer. It is. She should do ASMR. I'm telling you.
I am in there like swimwear.
Her voice is just like I said, I want her to do the intro to my show, so I don't have to do it, because I think it'll hook more viewers with her voice.
Wait, is this someone you've had on the show? Is this
Oh yeah, she's a regular. She has a great channel.
Oh, nice.
Vassy Reviews. Yeah, she's awesome, dude. She's kind of she's pretty much a regular on the show now.
Well, that's how long I've been in the hyperbolic chamber, man. I don't know your regulars anymore.
You have missed. There are so many different faces here now. It's a completely different. Almost there's very few people that are still that I stream with from the early days.
Yeah.
But that's not because of any like fallout or anything. It's just
Right.
the way things happen in the YouTube game,
Hell, like, I mean, I remember I was a part of it in full force. What was that, 2018?
2019,
2019?
right at the beginning. You were
Yeah,
on the,
right,
you were
right in the God, what was that app we used to use?
Anchor FM,
Anchor,
the
oh,
biggest
God.
pain in the ass for streaming podcasts, because we would have to record, and then we would upload it, and
God forbid Anchor crashed.
oh, Anchor would crash. And then because it was on my phone, and you're talking, and I'm looking at notes, and I have articles up, and if my phone goes dark, my audio cuts out.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Who designed this?
The amount of times like we either lost you, me, or Monica was just ridiculous.
Yep.
It was like, hello, nope. All right, we lost Coach Loudy again.
Oh, Chris Underwood says he just became Vassie's 120th sub. Excellent.
Whoop whoop.
Chris Underwood, Loudy. Chris has been following me on YouTube. We met on YouTube back in like 06 or 07 when I had my first YouTube channel.
Oh, when you were cutting promos still.
Yep. That was back when I used to wear a wig, and I looked like I wore a wig in my very first YouTube video, and like I looked like Howard Stern.
God.
It was there wasn't much of a beard. It was just like a small goatee.
Yeah.
And there's actually there's some videos where I'm clean shaven. There's some shirtless videos, I think, still when I was like.
Where are the shirtless videos now?
I was ripped. Now, not yet. I don't feel secure doing that yet. Nor is this I don't think anybody in the chat wants to see me without a shirt on. I mean, let's be honest. I haven't started my OnlyFans page yet, so we're good there.
Neither have I.
Hey, cheers, brother. Cheers.
Topic for the working man.
We'll be we'll be, like I said, we'll be doing this in person here in less than a month.
23 days, but who's
23 days, and this man's getting married. He is he's selling his soul and cashing his chips in.
Yep.
And who knows, maybe the balls that comes later.
No, those are mine. We've made that perfectly clear. I'm not my father.
I didn't do the thing. No. I you know what my reasoning was. She told me, she says, shouldn't you? I said, look, the world may need more of me someday, and I'm just saying, if it does, your boy's here.
The world is not enough. So
nice Bond reference. I like it.
I do my best.
Let's see what we got in the chat here. Who we got? I don't want to miss anybody here. Not for the Adam Shawhan. Not for the Dallas. Does for the love of entertainment. Absolutely, man. And that's it. Like I said, it's never been about money for me. The monetization thing to me is just affirmation of my work, and it's a small return on investment. Because time is a commodity that's irreplaceable, and that's the one thing we can never beat is the clock. You can beat your opponents. You can beat your meat, but you can't beat the clock. And that's the caveat to this whole thing is I've invested. Well, let's just say I've done 63 Batwoman videos. Each review I've done now. Let's see, we're at 37 reviews. Each review takes me 8 to 10 hours, sometimes longer. So that's a lot of time I have invested in this. So yeah, it's great. And Vassie's videos are awesome, Schempmeister. Absolutely. Once I taught her how to do screenshots, she's like, I took 5. What did you say, Vassie? You took 5 or 6 for one of your videos? I'm sitting back going, that's cute. For my like a 20 to 27 minute Batwoman video, I took 475 screenshots last episode. Yeah, it is. Oof. It takes a while to produce that shit. And who would have guessed that me reacting to that trailer back in 2019 would lead to like basically the Batwoman videos are the most viewed videos on the channel outside of the live streams. So it's like I love and I hate them. And hello, John Davies. How are you? He says, I've got nipples. Can you milk me?
If the price is right.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do anything. I'd buy that for $1. I mean,
while we're still putting people over. So I've not watched a video yet of Vassie reviews, but we're going to put Vassie over. I'm going to be subscriber 121. Bam.
Boom.
Watch this. Ready?
It's you dude, seriously, like I was listening because I'll listen to a video like if I'm mowing the lawn and then I'll like save it because I'll go back and I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's almost made me crash my lawnmower a few times. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just, I am. I'm just like, I'll just
Listen,
be like,
if you come to my wedding with anything less than 4 extremities, we're gonna have problems.
I should still be all right. I mean, unless I get a hook. I don't know. I mean, a hook might be cool. I feel like I'm making a Seinfeld reference now. It's like she had man hands. Like, how about hooks? Would that be better? Hooks might be cool.
I believe we call them meat hooks.
Meat hook, yeah. Those big old meat, like Brock Lesnar hands, like
Undertaker hands, the soup bowls, if you will.
Yeah, there's some things that, like, I mean, if a woman's hands are bigger than mine, I mean, I have decent sized hands, I'm like, well, I mean, I guess, I don't know, whatever. Each their own, right? We don't kink shame here, except for furries. That's where we draw the line, is it furries?
Wait, we do?
Yes.
I mean, yeah we do. Yeah.
God damn it, Loudy.
So you're telling me not much has changed since 2019?
Except for this.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
That.
Oh, it's great. I made
that for a video. Tony actually did the "It's Me, Austin" with the He-Man thing in one of his reviews.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I can add to this. I can add to this. So I had Skeletor as the JR part. I'm like, that right there is money. We got it.
Me, Austin.
I had Trey saying that he was doing the Vinnie Mac part for somebody over the speaker. It was fun. Let's see. John Davis says Brock Lesnar. Oof, that's I haven't done that in a while. That's I can't.
Wow, dig it.
Yeah, see, the Macho Man one's easy. Let me tell you something, Hulk Hogan, brother. Oh yeah. The Macho Man one's a little bit, unless you get into like the yelling and shit, like then it's wait, nice to see a Bond villain in the chat. Oh, Max Zorin says, hail Vassy and John Davies. Hello, Max Zorin, 1101.
Max Zorin, yeah.
So I'm on Orville Nation every Thursday. If you've never checked out Orville Nation, you're a fan. Are you a fan of the show, The Orville? Loudy?
Never seen it.
Oh my God! So Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy does it.
Yeah, wonderful. I know about it. I just haven't seen it.
It is a wonderful love letter to Star Trek. I would say he leans into Next Generation with it, because McFarlane's about like my age, okay. maybe plus minus a couple years. So I'm on the Orville with PJ, who's a wonderful dude, great supporter in the community. He asked me, hey, he says he's just started showing up my channel. Now he's a bigger channel. He's around 6,500, 7,000 subs. Okay. He's one of those people, like, and I've met so many of these great people that have larger channels that they don't care about sub count. They're like, if you're talented, they'll bring you on. And he's helped me, try to grow the channel. And so I was on 2 weeks ago with John Lamar, the guy that plays John Lamar, Jay Lee, the actor from the show.
Oh wow!
And he's known Seth MacFarlane for years. He was on American Dad. He was on Family Guy. He did voices. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, so you were on Family Guy and American Dad? He's like, yeah. I'm like, man, let me tell you something. That really pissed me off when they replaced Cleveland with that dude off YouTube. Didn't even look at me, man. Why? Because I'm white? That's some bullshit. I do the voice better than he does. And he's not even black. And oh my God, dude, he was like, holy shit. And I was like, yeah, so tell Seth there's a guy out here on YouTube that does his voices almost as good as he does. Because Peter, just because I have lost the use of my legs doesn't mean I can't have a tremendously strong upper body. And so I went off on a couple, and he was just sitting there like, holy shit, dude. He's like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, man, I've worked on this Cleveland voice for a long time, dude. This goes back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. We're talking 1999, the first episode of Family Guy I ever saw with Cleveland. I was like, I bet you I could do that voice. So I can just, just snap in and out of him like that. So, and he was like, well, I'm like, yeah, I was like, I want to get into voice acting. I was like, yeah, I love doing those voices though. That is like the most fun, is like doing impressions, like doing like the Stallone. Like the Stallone is and it's like I don't usually I'm off camera when I do it. I only do like voiceovers of it, so it's like I'm on camera and now you can see how like retarded I look because I like contort my face, which I don't even have to because I can kind of do it like this. But it works better if I if I kick my mouth with, hey, yo, it's me, right?
Because that's how he talks.
It is. I have to like throw it over. I'm like, ugh, you know.
Well, no, like that's the thing. He does actually, because I think he has a condition where he actually like his mouth's kind of slanted or something like that, which causes him to speak like that. Because I remember watching something when Rocky Balboa came out back in 06, and the guy who was playing his son like had to like kind of learn how to like talk like that. Because his mouth, he didn't, speaks like you and me. He had to learn how to speak out of the side of his mouth, you know what I'm saying? So not as good as yours, but
now, Schempmeister says he says Jesus, them are great impressions. There's some great impressions, and I never heard anybody do a Patrick Warburton. Well, the Patrick Warburton impression can actually go to Seinfeld too. I did Elaine Bennis. High five, Jerry. High five. I love Patrick Warburton, man. He is, and he was on the Orville too. He played. He had a role on there as the, I think it was the chief engineer. It was a temporary role, or he took over for Bordas, who's I can't remember the actor's name, Peter something, but yeah,
Peter Frampton.
Peter, and Peter Frampton, and bring your guitar and the thing that makes it go. Oh, dude, it's been too long since we've done this, bro.
It definitely has.
It's the chat right now is just like we're just listening to a conversation. It is, man. It's like we're not even covering topics yet. It's fine.
We're not.
I don't. It's just wait. Schempmeister, what was fantastic? The Stallone or the Warburton? You have to. I'm not sure because, like I said, the Warburton. Like people ask me, can you do a Stewie? And Stewie is very proper, and it's like almost a Rex Harrison. And I know that's what Seth, because I've heard it in interviews. That's what he was going for. But I'm not really like. I can't really do a Stewie that well. I don't have like the pitch and inflection right yet. I can't do that one. It's a little difficult, but what I can do well is Hank Hill, because I work at Arlen Propane, and if you keep messing around, boy, I'm going to tie the long hair in your head to the short hair in your ass and kick you down the hall. So I've that's another one, but that started as Anderson from Beavis and Butthead, way back, because, I mean, God, well, I'm what, 10 years older than you, Loudy?
Yeah, something like that.
Because you're what? You're 30,
31.
Yeah, so I'm 41. I'm 10 years older than you. So Beavis and Butthead was out, I was still in school. Like I was young, like middle school age.
Right.
Maybe just going into high school. I can't remember what year. Is that bad? I can't remember what year Beavis and Butthead came out. But the movie, Beavis and Butthead Do America, is absolutely fucking hilarious. And the voice, I mean, they have Robert Stack in that movie, for God's sakes. Mr. Hey, I'm going to give you chills up the back of your neck on Unsolved Mysteries on Wednesday nights, as a kid. That was me. I was terrified of Robert Stack's voice as a child. It scared the shit out of me. So to hear him as, the FBI guy in John Davies is 41 too. Schempmeister says, pretty sure I'm the oldest person here. John Davies says the 41 crew. Yeah, buddy. People are shocked when I tell them I'm 41. They don't believe me. I'm like, trust me, nobody would lie about saying, being 41.
Right.
I get ID'd, and they're like, can I see your ID? And I'm like, yeah, like you're 41. Holy shit. I'm like 54. All right.
So every time I get ID'd, I'm like, just look for the 19, dude.
Oh, John Davies says Vassy reviews is 65. She identifies as a 30-year-old. There's no way with that voice she's 65. I mean, unless she's like that Dame Judi Dench. I don't know. But I told
them Judi Dench.
But no. So the Beavis and Butthead Do America thing, like Anderson, like we watched, like, going to football camp. I think it was I want to say it was like my senior year probably. So my coach had the VCR and TV in his van back in the day. Like, my parents had one of those. So we watched. He's driving. We watched Beavis and Butthead Do America, like on the way to Flint because we were going to Flint, Carmen, Ainsworth for high school for football camp. So it's about a 2-hour ride, So we're watching that, and I'm just sitting back there. Anytime Anderson's on, I'm just like, I'm reciting all the Anderson lines because I've seen this movie so many times. We got there, and he took the videotape away and didn't give it back to me until the start of the school year. And normally, like you would be like, oh, that's kind of a dick move. I was friends with my coach's son. We were like best friends. He was our D coordinator, and I've known him since I was in middle school. You know, his wife was a teacher I had in middle school, right. And me and his kid played in Gus Macker's together. So we were, he was like our backup quarterback. We were really good friends. So yeah, he did, and he would always like anytime he would yell at me, like his thing was like he would grab you by your face mask and hit you in the helmet with his whistle. And he was like, because he had two sons. He had a son that was 2 years older than me. Kevin was a year younger. And he was like, you are like my middle child. He goes, God damn it, Nayuko. And he'd hit me in the helmet with his whistle. And he'd be like, I love you. Now get your ass back out there. He would. It's like, it was one of those things where he couldn't stay mad at me. It was funny. But yeah, so he took my tape away. And I did that just because I could talk to him like this. I was like, he took the tape away and I was like, God damn it, Mr. Warner, if I catch you taking my tape again, I'm going to take you out back of the woodshed. And he just looked at me and put his head down and she goes, God damn it, Nayuko. He goes, God damn it, Nayuko. And he's laughing. I'm like, because he was listening to the whole thing, And I would do that shit at the line of scrimmage. I would get up to the line of scrimmage. I'd be like, down on two. God damn it, boy, quit whacking in my tool shed, And I would do like the Cartman. Oh, good. Playing, they put me at nose tackle for some reason a couple times. So I'd just be down there in the middle. And I'd be down there going, God damn it. Like just all kinds of just stupid, just whatever stupid, like Bobby's World. Remember the cartoon Bobby's World?
Oh, I love that show.
I would literally get down on the line of scrimmage and the center would be like calling out the blocking schemes. And I'm down there going, it's a generic blocking scheme. And they're just like, what? Yeah, I can still do that voice. I started doing that voice when I was young. That's probably my oldest voice impression is Bobby Generic from Bobby's World. I'm shocked I can still do that one. That is that's going way back in the archive.
Well, I'll tell you what, back in the day, I used to do a really good Cartman, and I've tried it recently, and I do not do a good Cartman anymore.
Yeah. Mine kind of fell off. My Cartman impression. It did.
Egad and give it him.
Right?
Yeah.
The only thing I can say that sounds like somewhat is I sang the Kyle's Mom's a Bitch song in my freshman English class in college.
Oh man, that sounds great.
We were talking. There was only like 15 people in the class, and the instructor's like, "Oh, what is everybody like good at?" On the first day of class, and I'm like, "I do impressions." And they're like, oh, really? What do you do? So I was like, well, Cosmo's a bitch, she's a big fat bitch, she's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. There was a bitch and Cosmo's a bitch, she's a bitch. You are the boys and girls. And I literally went there and like sang the whole fucking song. And they were like, holy shit. And then I sat back down and kind of sunk in my seat. And I'm like, I can't believe I just did that. But yeah, I did. And then like I ended up dating like 3 of the women in that class. So that was, I guess it worked out in my favor. I don't know.
And that's where he met his wife, ladies and gentlemen.
No, that wasn't for another like 12 years, 13 years at that point.
I'm just fucking around.
There was a lot of distance in between those. Points A and B were a long ways away.
Yeah, you almost sounded like Beetlejuice there for a second.
Nice fucking model. Honk, honk. God, that's a movie I need to buy on Blu-ray. I really do. Beetlejuice is just. Speaking of Michael Keaton too, he's in the Flash movie coming up as older Batman. And I'm excited about that. One thing I'm not excited, and I know you've seen the images for the Supergirl they're using.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. And the thing is about her, I know it's a different version of Supergirl. It's with the Lana Lane, or I don't know. It's a different, it's like the Elseworlds version of Supergirl. But my God, man, and this has been talked about this week on YouTube ad nauseum. But God, it's just it's horrible. Like I said, that meme I shared on Facebook, she looks like Oliver Platt. Yeah. Like it's terrible. And the sad thing is, the actress she's quite a lovely young woman. But they chopped all her hair off and just made her look terrible. Yeah, here I'm pulling up the images right now.
Isn't that just what Hollywood does in general? They take nice looking people and they just mess it up for everyone. And
yeah, it is. It's a trip on the Hot Mess Express, and here she is right here. Look, like they have like something. It's a harness. Okay, so why her abs look weird is that the harness is underneath her costume, and they're gonna have to do a Nick Utam and fix it in post.
Yeah.
But and we said that to him last night, and he's like, I hate that. I hear that in my sleep. But no, so this is what they did to her. It's just weird. But it's the harness. I was like, because at first I'm like, what are they doing to this girl? Like, are they like they're giving her the weirdest set of abs? It looks like she has an alien like chest buster in her stomach. I gotta acknowledge the chat here for a second. Brutal Morningwood is here. He says, "Whew, on the road again." Checking in to hail the panel and the chat. Hail channel, panel, and chat. Hail to you, Brutal Morningwood. One of the best names on YouTube. We love that. Oh, John Davies said if we say that name one more time, he'll turn up. Did somebody say Biggie Smalls 3 times?
Brutal Morningwood.
Why are Supergirl's abs so weird in the suit? Yeah, it's a harness, Vassy. What, buddy? No.
Is it someone who speak?
No, buddy. We're talking. But so let's see here. John Davies says, why must attractive women be made androgynous now? That is a Hollywood thing. You're not allowed to be feminine and attractive anymore in Hollywood. You have to be this. They don't know how to write actual strong female characters, even though we've had actual strong female characters in movies and television and comics.
Like
and
Alita
media.
Battle Angel.
Alita. We go all the way back to Ripley and Alien. Linda Hamilton and Terminator. There's so many. There's litanies. Any Cynthia Rothrock movie from the 90s or the 80s. And that's the thing. Cynthia Rothrock, I don't know. Are you familiar with her, Loudon?
I am not. No. I think you're just making up a fictional character, honestly.
No. Cynthia Rothrock is a martial artist. She is currently about 60 years old. Looks like she's about 40.
And can still kick either of our asses.
Yes, legitimately. In the 80s, she was fighting in karate tournaments, full contact karate tournaments against men and winning because there were no women for her to fight against. So in her action movies, which were like your B-level movies, like, you would see like Showtime, Cinemax type movies.
Yeah.
She was badass, dude. Like, she was like a female Jackie Chan, like literally.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I think she did her own stunts too.
Some of them, yes, she did. And she did. And then you have like a woman like Mimi Lesios, who was another one. No, you're not taking it. Go.
You said a bad word.
I did. I'm on a stream. You're not supposed to be listening. Go play video games or play with your toys.
You said a bad word.
Oh, we have a new. Dad.
No. Okay. Here. All right.
We have a new saying. If my dad says a bad word, he gets added 3 to 2 minutes.
I thought we just had to put $1 on the collection plate.
He takes my phone away.
Yup, Dad.
You're not taking my phone right now. We're on a live stream.
Yes.
Stop and go.
Dad.
Go.
That's.
Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the lovely elevator music while we wait for Pete to come back. Also, we will take time out to thank our sponsors. We would like to thank IcoPro for sponsoring today's video. If you want to go pro, go IcoPro.
And we have to thank
The lesbian!
There we go. They sponsor Mondays. They sponsor Batwoman Mondays. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Ico Pro. If you want to go pro, go Ico. And also, don't forget, every Monday morning you get
The lesbian!
Yep. So we got there's that. That GIF never gets old. That GIF never gets old. I made that specifically for the Batwoman reviews, and it was great. Let me see. I gotta go back up here. And,
I'm absolutely dead.
Yeah, I knew you of all people would appreciate that one. It's Max Zoran 1101. He says, or they might just touch it up in post because it's staying in for a CGI outfit. I believe so because the reds don't match. That looks like a Captain Marvel outfit.
It really does. It's like the bottom half, like right below her chesticles, is Captain Marvel, and then they just cut off the top and sewed on the Supergirl part and put a giant S over it.
That's basically what it looks like. Then you guys, Vassy says, will they add the boots in as well? It looks weird without the boots. She looks like a ballerina. John Davies says, I'm looking forward to CGI boots and cape because there's no way they could use practical effects for that. No, No. Brutal Morningwood says, I'm up. Trust me, but not in a good way. Max Zorn, even some of the Bond girls like Pussy Galore were strong women. Yeah, look at Grace Jones in that. And Grace Jones kind of made me have a thing for bald-headed black women. So the Dora Milaje in Black Panther, the one chick that was in, I hated Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but the one chick that was in there, I would kind of like to see her with hair, just see what she looks like with hair, but she was fine. If a woman can look good bald, I mean, that speaks to her beauty.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it really does. All the way back to the '60s, if you think about it, yeah, absolutely. China O'Brien rocks. Schentmeister says, I'm not that fussed about the Supergirl stuff. I just can't wait to see Keaton as Bruce Wayne again. Right? I hate Ezra Miller as Flash. I really do. Ezra Miller, little dress wearing, choking girls, weirdo. You saw that video, right, Loudy?
Which one now?
Ezra Miller, the dude that plays the Flash in like the DC universe, in the movies. He choked this girl out, like literally on camera.
I did not hear about that. Honestly, dude, between grad school and
you've been too busy.
Yeah, football and this wedding thing. I'm lucky I know your name and my name at the same time. So,
well, that's good.
Yeah. But no, so one of the things that really intrigues me, we're talking about Michael Keaton as the older Bruce Wayne. Do you think this opens up for a Batman Beyond movie?
That's been talked about. People have been kind of clamoring for that.
I mean, I'd be okay with it. I was a big fan of Batman Beyond back in the day. Like, I remember when it first came out, I'm like, because I'd always watched the other cartoon version of Batman, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is futuristic. I'm not sure how I feel about this. And then I watched it. I'm like, okay, this is kind of badass. But, I watched it when it came out, and I haven't seen it since. So I don't know how it is aged. I don't know, this, that, or the other about it. But I would actually be okay with going back, doing a rewatch, maybe even for the channel to kind of compare notes.
Yeah, I haven't. No, I haven't. I need to apparently do. I need to do some homework apparently here. Wait, what is it? Wallace Day Supremacy, dude. So Wallace Day is the one that replaced Ruby Rose as Kate Kane on Batwoman. Loudy.
Yeah.
And since you're not familiar, I'm gonna pull up a picture of Wallace Day. Now, last year I joked around about having a thing for Ruby Rose.
I remember that.
You remember? You were here for that.
I wasn't on the show, but I would watch some of the videos just to hear you talk about Ruby Rose.
Yeah. So Wallace Day, they replaced Kate Kane because they have a black Batwoman now, and the character is like a new made up character, and she's absolutely terrible. She's a victim. Everything happens to her because she's black. White people are terrible. She hates white people. I'm not joking. I wish I was making this up.
But white people are terrible.
Inherently, I guess we are. But this is this. I go to this picture because this is like she is perfection. This is new Kate Kane. This is Wallace Day. 5'9", just statuesque. She's I'd say probably about 100, maybe 125 pounds. Now I'd like to see a little bit more shoulder development on her, but she's a vegan, so I don't know. She needs to up the vegan protein or something. But she looks like a woman. Ruby Rose didn't really look like a woman. She had her moments where she looked cute, but for the most part, no. I like this Wallace Day, and she's a better actress, I think.
Okay.
But so yeah, Vassy, she is a glamazon.
She's Beth Phoenix.
Oh God, if she had that like amount of muscle on her, I would probably I would simp. I'm not gonna lie. Beth Phoenix was that was bae. Still is. I don't even care how many kids she's got. Beth Phoenix is bae. I will take her from Edge. I'll just hit him in the neck.
Only a simp deals in absolutes.
Well, I guess I have my my Achilles heel then. Curse these different time zones. Got to head off to bed. Have fun, folks. Schentmeister, thank you. I know it's very late where you are. Thank you for joining us.
Is he down there in the Down Under?
I can't remember. He's across the pond. I can't remember if it's Down Under
Okay.
or in the UK or
Oh, if
over
it's the
that
UK,
way.
UK is only about 5 hours ahead of us, and I only know this for a fact because my stepdad's from England. So
Okay,
I
all
always
right.
So if the further away he is in the eastern direction from that, ideally the later it'll be, like
Yeah.
or something like that.
I got to give a shout out to Brightest Day. Oh, Shemp is an Aussie. Okay. Yep.
Awesome.
Okay. So it's funny because like our largest contingency of fans outside of the US is probably Australia.
Yeah, yeah.
It is.
Keely Chow, I think, isn't he from down under?
No. Keely Chow's Texas. He's
Texas, dear
He's
God.
Texas.
Well, that's
He's
the
a
down under
Texan.
of the United States.
I think he's a tech. See, I'm friends with Keely Chow on Facebook too, and I'm
Right.
not going to dox him, but it's either it's Texas or one of those states right around there, maybe to the east of there. I can't remember, but he's around there. He's around there somewhere.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
But
I'm not trying to put him on blast.
No. You're fine. You're fine. But yeah, he's no Keely Chow. Like I said, I joke around, and I know you. I'm not. We're not really a Fandom Menace channel anymore. We kind of disassociated ourselves with
Yeah, I heard about all that stuff.
just the moniker. And it's nothing against anybody. It's the people that glommed onto the movement and started using it for nefarious reasons and using it to espouse hate and become the very thing we swore to destroy. and seriously.
No, I know.
And
It's just it's the reference is funny, and
Yep.
it's
True.
Yeah, no, I know. Just because I heard, like, I know I've been in the shadows for a little bit, but like I've done my best to try to keep up on all the goings ons of the YouTube worlds, because obviously I'm friends with you. I've been friends with Jeff from World Class Bullshitters for almost 20 years.
Yeah.
And wow, that makes me feel old to say that I've been friends with Jeff for almost 20 years. Hell, dude's a groomsman in my wedding. But like, so I do my best to kind of, keep on and listen in, and I'll go on the Twitter machine and, see some of the things that are being said. Like, for example, when Jeff put out his comic book, Stealing Solo, which I have a copy, read it, love it, read it again, loved it even more, bought it dinner and called it the next day. I went through because there was for those of you who don't know, there was an issue that was like a misprint issue or shipping issue that wasn't even his fault, but people were just putting him on blast for no reason and without even educating themselves on the situation. And it's kind of funny to watch people, eat crow after that, because being the ultimate professional that he is, Jeff went in, got a hold of the people who made the issue, found some. I think he found someone else, and then he more than made it right. So, and it's funny, in 20, 30 years, I guarantee you those misprint ones are going to be worth a lot of money.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I really, and I respect the hell out of Jeff for the way he handled.
Oh, yeah, he handled that in stride.
Oh my God. That was his first book. That was his first comic.
Yep.
And the amount of vitriol that some of these assholes, like, there's a channel I came across, and I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to give him any clout.
Yeah.
Because he already leached enough subs off of Jeff's name. Because all he would do was make video after video about, calling Jeff a grifter and all this. And I'm like, no. There's actually people that are in Comicsgate that are grifters, and I'm not calling Comicsgate people grifters, no. But there have been people who have infiltrated the movement, and it's the same thing with the Fandom Menace. And they don't really identify with the goals of the movement, of the hashtag, of the name, but they want to use it to get clout, grift money from people, and then cut and run. And there's been people that have done that, man, not fulfilled campaigns and shit.
Yeah.
Taking people's money. Jeff did not do that. Jeff made it right by every single person that backed him, and he did it with grace and class. He took his lumps, and he never once lashed out. And that was professional. That was professional. I got to give John Davies a mess because he said he's over in he's in the UK.
Yeah.
And I said, here's what I said to him. I said, John, are you guys still mad about the tea incident, or is Meghan Markle taking the focus off it finally? He said, always the tea. Why would we care about anything else?
Because Meghan Markle took your prince away.
Dude, okay, so the monarchy has stood for like what? I mean, I don't know. It's what 1,000? I don't know. I have no idea. It's like what, a couple hundred years, you know?
For millions and millions.
But so the monarchy's been around forever, and all it took was one American girl just walk in there and bam. I'm gonna say it. Pussy so good it fuck up your monarchy.
Oh, yes. Finally, the invasion of 1776 is finally underway.
Yep. Dude, so all I picture in my head is Meghan Markle walking in, and like in her head, she's played like the ECW music's playing, like the invasion, just dun dun dun. She's good. Meghan Markle is basically like Raven.
Oh my God.
She's Raven.
If she doesn't do an even flow DDT, I'm just gonna be upset.
The queen is basically the Sandman.
The queen just banging beer cans off.
I want to see the queen come out, smoking a Marlboro Red, smashing a beer can off her head, comes down with a kendo stick, attacking Meghan Markle.
So then the question is, who are the Dudley boys?
Well, couple of the grandkids. Wait, we got
Sabu. How about Sabu?
I have my own issues with fucking Sabu. What the hell is going on over here? There we go. Wait, what do we? I got to go back up. I think I missed one of John's comments. See. Oh wait. Have the Americans not found the additional page in the Constitution where it says all rights refer to Britain after 250? No, they got too caught up trying to amend everything. Meghan can keep the prince. Literally, no one cares. Oh, wait. Look at this. Meghan is Brian Pillman. She played everyone. Yes!
Oh, my God.
Yes!
Okay.
A Brian Pillman reference.
So, Pete, what you need to do now is you need to take Brian Pillman holding the gun and put Meghan Markle's face on it.
Oh, consider it memed. Consider it memed.
Meghan Markle is Brian Pillman. Oh, my God. That's great.
Okay, Google. Remind me at 12 p.m. to make a meme of Meghan Markle's head on Brian Pillman's body holding a gun.
I couldn't verify your voice, so I can't send any reminders. You can either try again or verify your voice.
Did I pick up? Is that your Google? Mine got it just fine.
Mine doesn't recognize your voice, so it can't do any reminders.
Wait, isn't adding Markle's face to Pillman's body cultural appropriation? Well, she's of mixed ethnicity, and Brian Pillman's white, so it doesn't count.
It's right.
I think that cancels out or something.
Why do you got to pay?
You're right. Like it's fine. It'll be fine. We're all fine. It's just a weapons malfunction. How are you? We're good.
How are you?
How are you? We're good. That's it. We're sending a squad up there.
No need.
Yes, meme that, says Adam Shawhan. Let's see. Vassie's just she's laughing at my insanity. We missed you on the ladies' night stream, Vassie. We missed you and Lola, but it was fun. Yeah, so we had the ladies' night stream last week that turned into. It started out with myself, Saggy Melons, and Katie the meteorologist.
I'm sorry. There's someone named Saggy Melons.
Oh yeah,
my fucking day has been made.
Yep, and she's just as awesome as her name. She's fun, dude. She's so much fun. Yeah, she is. She's great. I met her on the Justin Proper stream.
Okay.
I think it was Justin Proper's, and she's one of those people where you stream with people and you just kind of click with them. And I'm like, you need to come on the channel. I'm like, you're fucking fun. So, yeah. So she was on, and Katie, the meteorologist, who I met through Orville Nation, and she is a meteorologist in Sioux City, and she's also auditioning for Survivor. Fun fact about Katie.
That's awesome.
She's a storm chaser. She left the stream to go chase a fucking tornado. She is hardcore.
Well, folks, we're here live as Pete talks about a meteorologist.
Yep, that's it. She was on, like I said, and she literally had to leave. She's like, I gotta go. There's a store. I'm like, and she sent me a picture of it the next morning. One of the most beautiful pictures I've ever seen. It looked like a painting.
Dude, that's totally bitching.
It's dope. She reminds me, and I've told this, and I've said this on the air. She reminds me of my youngest sister. Like Katie's about 10 years younger, but they have the same energy. You know what I mean? Both of them are very bubbly. You can people like, they like vibrate. You know what I mean? Like they give off that, the aura. She has like that very positive, or like she lifts people up. It's that kind of aura, and it's very cool. So it's fun. It's always fun to stream with her.
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. So. Yeah, it is, and Vassy and Lola Meets were supposed to be on, and like I said, they both had family things happening, so I'm glad everything is okay, and everybody's copacetic now. But yeah, it was it would have been more fun with everybody. But so as Saggy left, Tony came on too. Tony's Tony's been my co-host for almost a year now, I think, and it's been almost a year since Tony's taken over as full-time co-host on Monday and Wednesdays. So yeah, that's another thing to his credit, man. And if you're not subscribed to the Clown World Review, I say this every time. I jokingly call myself criminally undersubbed. Well, it's because I am. I mean, I'll put my production values up against anybody. I say that confidently, but I appreciate my listeners, and I appreciate my people, my subscribers. 721 amazing subscribers right now, but Tony is criminally undersubbed. His production values, his content, his writing is wonderful. He just did it was a Ninja Turtles review for season 2 episode 1. Here Comes Shredder. Hilarious. He's going to be doing Masters of the Universe, finished up Legend of Zelda series, the cartoon. So check that out at the Clown World Review. Links in the description to the video. Nice. And it's linked on, if you go to the channels tab on my page, on my channel, he is one of the 6 channels that's listed there. So you got to check him out. I got to add another one on there because you can add up to, I think it's like 10. I got to put Vassy's channel on there. We're going to feature her on there. She gets a featured channel too.
Nice.
Because she is, like I said, she's one of my favorite up and coming creators. And I am glad that I don't even remember how. I think we met through the Fandom Collective Patreon, maybe, because I'm in the Fandom Collective and I'm like on their creative team. And I think that's where we might have met. Was like a thread over there, and I'm just like, why don't you come on the channel? Or maybe she showed up in the chat window. I can't remember, but yeah. So we gotta bring her. She's got to be back on soon. But yeah, man, it's this has been a fun journey so far. But yeah, so it started with me and Saggy and Katie, and then Tony came on, and then Saggy and Katie left, and then we had Supreme Heretic Drew came on, and Sal, I think Sal came on too. So we started as ladies' night and ended up with 4 dudes. I'm like, this is how this is like some of the high school parties I went to, so.
Here's Color
Hey. So it was a fun stream.
Hi.
No, go ahead, Loudy. You got
sorry,
go ahead, bro.
I didn't want to be rude and just put myself, try and put myself over at your.
Are you wrenched? Do you have a wrench? I'm gonna look. I can't see.
Last time I checked, I was wrenched. Unless you removed my wrench.
No, I've never. There's only one person that has lost their wrench privileges, and it's not you.
Oh, I feel like I know who that is, but I'm not going to say their name on here.
Post your link in the chat.
All right,
cool. Go ahead and post it in the public chat.
Cool. I'm going to do that. So for all of you interested, now I never thought in a million years I would do this ever in my life, and because I thought it was one of the dumbest things ever. But for all those interested, I have my own TikTok, and I have a fair amount of followers. I've got about 649 followers right now over on the talk, where I just, you get a glimpse into the life of me and all that other shit. Now you have to bear with me because I am an old ass man, and I apparently forgot how to share my. Oh, here we go. Yep, I figured it out, guys. Yay me! But no, so. Yeah, so for those of you who, well, many of you probably don't know, I am also a teacher as well. So most of my stuff touches on teaching. I touch on sports. I also touch on professional wrestling, stuff like that. So my link is in the chat. I've still got my wrench privileges. Awesome. So there is that. feel free to follow. I create when I can because life is busy for, someone planning a wedding and grad school and a head football coach and all that stuff. So there's that. There's my there's my 1 minute of putting me over. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Unless, of course, no, there we go.
Well, yeah, man, here, I'm going to share that up on the screen. It's in there. There's Loudy's TikTok. He's trying to get me to sign up on TikTok, and I'm not making any videos for TikTok. If I sign up, it'll be just to be to follow and support Loudy on there. I'm fighting it right now because it's the same way with it's the same thing with Snapchat. I'm like, I ain't getting on Snapchat.
But Snapchat's great. How else can I send you unsolicited junk pics?
On Twitter, like a normal person.
So, do you want me to make an actual tweet, or can I slide into your DMs?
The DMs are open.
Oh, baby. Daddy's home.
Let me go back here. Let's see. The Achosaurus says my favorite tea is Irish, though. Yes, because I was talking about the Boston Tea Party. Chris Underwood says that Google set my remind Google too. Brought me this. This is this right here. I have to show this off. This was made by Phoenix Animation, the Comicsgate Metalsmith. This is. You can hear that. I'm doing. I'm doing some ASMR noises now. Hang on. Is this a trigger?
No.
There we go. No, it's not. All right. But no. So that's my Fandom Collective card, which I know it says. I think it does say Fandom Menace on this. So I'm gonna have to get a new card made. But yeah, Phoenix made that for me. And hey, go grab the bottle holder. He made me a bottle opener too.
Pete, I think what people are wanting to see though is the People's Champ emblem.
All right, Trey, go grab the People's Champion medallion.
What?
It's in the office. All right, he's going to get it for the crowd, for the morning crowd, because we have a different crowd in the morning than we do. Just be careful with it. We have a different crowd in the morning than we do in the evenings. So there's some crossover, but a lot of the names that we see, now I don't get to see, in the night shows. I want to acknowledge the chat while we're waiting. No, Greg Levitre's here, creator of Gun Demon. What's up, brother? Hail to you, sir. Yes, thank you all for joining us. Americans who don't go to war must find new inventive ways to die. Let's chase a fucking storm. Seriously, what a good idea, dude. She gets some amazing. Careful. Oh, he's wearing it. It.
Oh man, Trey Daddy Dalla is wearing it.
Yep. Okay, come here. Hang on.
The real question is this John Davies related to Russell T. Davies?
Here, no, put this down. Here, hang on.
I'm getting some real Flava Flav vibes here.
Oh no, you missed it last night. I had here. Let me see it. I had that. I had this. I had my big long one with my crucifix on it and that on at the same time. My fedora backwards. I said I look like one of the Beastie Boys. Hey, bring it here. You hear him? You hear him in the background now?
Oh, Trey Daddy Dalla.
Yep, little E-Tep's Wee production assistant. So this. So when I'm yelling off camera at my producer, you guys know who I'm yelling at.
Yeah.
John Cena.
I'm not yelling at John Cena.
No wonder no one can see him.
We can't even see John Cena.
What?
We can't even see John Cena. He was like the other day when Adam Shawhan was here at the house. He's literally like Trey puts on like the Cat Cena videos on. No, you're not putting. No, we're not getting copyright claims because of Cat Cena videos. It's not happening. Okay, go put it back in the office. Now he's got like a freaking Kylo Ren mask on, and in my necklace.
You better watch out, man. He's gonna be one of those angsty teens if you keep letting him be Kylo.
I know, right? The first year he was supposed to be Darth Sidious.
Yeah.
He got some weird like infection on his face, and it was like right before trick or treating. So we're like. We didn't want him to miss it, so we just put the Kylo mask on him. So he bought it for him for Christmas. So it was like, just put on the mask. Just put on the mask. But no, he was Darth Maul last year.
That's awesome.
And yeah, my wife like put horns on his head and painted him all black and red, and he had the double bladed lightsaber. My mom made him like the tunic and everything.
That's sweet.
Oh yeah, dude, he looked badass.
Dude, I remember when I was 10, I actually went out for Halloween as Darth Vader. Like my mom the angel that
That's
she is. Bought me
awesome.
like a full ass Darth Vader costume. Came with the mask. Came with like the like the suit and the cape and whatnot. And it was probably my favorite Halloween ever.
That's awesome.
The only downside is the eye holes were tinted black.
Oh.
So, and it was dark outside.
Yeah, try seeing it at night with that. You know?
Oh, dude, I kept it on, man. I stuck to my guns, man, and I only hit my shin once. So
that's not bad.
No, not at all.
What do you want?
I want to tell him what my costume is gonna be for next Halloween.
So now you got the kid and the dog. That's a bonus. In the background, that is Natalia. All right, go ahead. You might want to take the mask off. Okay. Here,
Natalia, one half of the women's tag team
you go.
I'm
champions.
gonna be a Darth Vader. I'm gonna be Darth Vader for Halloween.
Is that
You be Darth Vader for Halloween, Trey.
What?
I said you go ahead and be Darth Vader for Halloween, brother.
Yep, and I'm gonna bring my lightsaber and I'm gonna beat my dad.
As any good child should.
What?
Oh, here I.
Whoa. Okay, no. All right, we're done.
And how I go get my.
Oh yeah, he's
I forget my gun.
he's got a Nerf. He grab it for me. Grab it for me before you go take my necklace back to the office and put it away. Watch the cords, dude. Watch the cords. They're right underneath your foot. Watch the cords. You're standing on the. Trey, your test. Don't. If you don't, he's like, Jesus, help me, Rhonda. Okay, if you can hear that thing running right, I'm gonna get hit with a Nerf dart on camera. Yeah, he's got it running on camera. Hang on, I'm about to beat my child. I'm just kidding, folks. I'm not gonna beat my child. Hey, seriously.
We like to have fun here. All right, back to our commercials, gang. Again, we are thankful for ICO Pro. If you're going to go pro, go ICO. Also, we would like to thank the NWO, the New World Order, as this has been a paid advertisement by the New World Order.
Yeah, and of course, there's another sponsor we have here. And this comes to us courtesy of my wonderful co-host, Tony Tonedeaf. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen it yet, if you're new here, if you have seen it, I know you're still going to enjoy it. This is a sneak peek at Disney's new attraction, I Give You Wakanda Land.
Do you ever look around at your continent and feel a little down? Ashamed of where you come from? Do you ever see your parents offered up to a Libyan warlord from your cage and silently wish to yourself, reality can be whatever I want? My friends, are you simply hungry?
Hi, I'm trans non-binary Disney CEO Bob JPEG, and I'm inviting you to experience the other side of reality. Relax, recuperate, and reinvent yourself at our newest and most diverse Walt Disney World Resort. When real life doesn't quite cut it, come experience our version of Africa. Introducing Wakanda Land.
Book your reservation at Wakanda Land today and get a free 30-day trial to Lucasfilm writer Leslie Headland's new dating app, Wine and Dynasty. It's a sure thing every time. Available for download through the App Store or Google Play.
I'm sorry, Wine and Dynasty. I'm dead.
Dude, Tony is a fucking genius. Tony is a genius. That he animated that. He wrote the script. He did all. Did you notice there's a Planned Parenthood in Wakanda?
I did.
There, see, I love it, dude. That trans non-binary CEO Bob Chapek line gets me every time. Like, it's like because I always said Bob Chapek looks like just a big penis. Hey, Jay Lee's in the house. He said, "Top of the morning, everybody. What's up, Jay Lee? How you doing, bro?" He showed up. He was here last night.
Jay Lethal?
No, Jay Lee, not Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal comes in. It's Black Machismo, baby. Ooh yeah. I miss Jay Lethal. He was. I always liked him when he started doing that match. I liked him before that, but the dude was a good worker. He was just a good worker. You guys are up streaming early today. Yeah, man. Jay Lee, 'cause I think you're relatively newer to the channel. Thursday mornings we do mornings with the place to be reviews. I usually only go from 9 until 10:30, but we started a little bit later today, so I want to give you the full complement of the show this morning. And I'm joined by a guest, which I normally solo stream this, but I'm joined by Coach Loudy, who is a great friend of the program. He was, like I said, he was here in the Anchor days 2 years ago, when we started this, over 2 years ago now when we started this thing.
Yep.
And it's been, and like I said, he's, life happens, and, he's been extremely busy. And like I said, upcoming nuptials and working on, grad school and all this other great stuff he's got going to improve himself and his life for his future, his family. But yeah, so we're blessed enough this morning. Him and I were chatting, and I was like, "Hey, here's another guest underneath me. I have the big fat cat is underneath me, and Trey is now wearing a hockey mask.
Kidnap the Sandy Claus, Trey.
Right? He's just okay. You gotta go, dude. I love you, bud, but you're really testing me right now. What? Great. Now YouTube's going to flag my channel for violence because my kid's wearing a hockey mask and he threatened me.
Hey. For legality's sake, it was all a joke.
Yeah. And then Meech just walks away. He's like, I'm done here. I was going to pick him up because I usually pick him up and hold him because he's like this big. But yeah. You can't find this kind of content anywhere else. No, this is the joy of sharing my home office with my wife, my lovely wife, who's been working from home for over a year and a half now, and having a 5-year-old home for the summer, and also having another guest show up, and it's Venom. Apparently, Venom is here.
Venom.
Okay, and this one's actually cool. This is like a 1995 Toy Biz. It actually was in the box when we got it, and because we open all figures, this one got he got opened and he is played with, and he is still in great shape. It's a hell of a nice figure too, honestly. Yeah,
my brother Anthony had a Venom toy that I can't remember. It was Venom, but it was like if Venom had the head of maybe like an alien or something like that, which I know obviously I get the xenomorph gimmick and whatnot, but I was probably 6 or 7 and I had like a toy and I messed with the head, but the head popped off. And I was like, it's supposed to do that. Now, mind you, there's 5 years between me and my brother. He looks at me, he's like, no, it wasn't. And I broke his Venom toy and I felt really bad. And I'm, for the life of me, can't remember what it looks like, but your Venom reminded me of that Venom, even though it's not the same head. And because it doesn't look like that head turns. It looks like it's all one solid piece where the other one was not.
Yeah. Yeah, see, this one's got, he's neck, elbows, knees, leg joints. This is like 7 POA. It's
head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, knees, and toes. If I get a fucking copyright claim. There's my backup singer. Let's see. Morning, Millennial Me. Fallon is in the house. What's up, girl? How you doing? Go over and subscribe to Millennial Me. She's wonderful. Wonderful support. Supports a lot of the other creators. She's got her 13th Hour Gaming channel, and she's part of the Fandom Collective team. Like I said, just a wonderful group of people. Here's something we can talk about. Vassy says, I stand by Venom 2 will be good with circus directing. I have no doubt that Venom 2 is going to be good. And this is unpopular opinion, I guess, in a lot of circles, but I loved Venom. I loved it. The first movie was great. Tom Hardy was awesome as Eddie Brock. The Venom effects look good. I know there's no Spider-Man. I understand. But for not having a Spider-Man, they really did a good job with that movie. It was funny when it needed to be. It was serious enough and dark enough to not make it look like an MCU movie, which is great because right now the MCU is just just swirling the toilet bowl. It's swirling the bowl. I never thought I would come to a point where, like I said, watching the MCU shows would be like a chore. Because I'd rather watch somebody like Vassy or Az review Loki than actually watch the show, because I watched the first episode and I had to watch it 3 times to get through it. They've gotten painful. Like after WandaVision and especially Falcon and the Winter Soldier. You know, it's like, oh, and now knowing what they're going to do with She-Hulk, they're going to ruin that character too.
Great.
Because let me pull this up while we talk. What were your thoughts on Venom, the first movie?
I loved it. I was a big fan, actually. I watched it, and like you said, it was funny where it needed to be. Mm-hmm. It was darker than your average MCU movie, but I also think that's what happens when you have Sony in charge of it and not Disney. But here's the thing. I'm looking forward to Venom 2 because of Carnage. Carnage was always one of my favorite characters. My cousin Luke, who's actually my best man, big Spider-Man fan, and he had the Total Carnage game on the Sega Genesis, and we would play that together, and I really loved playing it. That's where I was first introduced to characters like Doppelganger. Loved Doppelganger. My brother Justin actually had a Doppelganger action figure that I ended up commandeering as a kid. So that's one of the things that I loved about Total Carnage, just the amount of different characters that you got introduced to. Me, I was probably 4 when it came out. So what was that? It was 94, right? When that came out?
I believe so. Yeah.
So that's just some of the things that I enjoy about it. And like I said, I really am looking forward to Venom 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's going to be good.
I can't wait for Venom 3 Breaking.
Yeah. Venom 3, Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Yep. I make the Electric Boogaloo joke so much that my fiance just looks at me and she says, "You need new material." She says that to me a lot because 6 years ago when we first met, 6 years ago, she thought I was funny and it was great. But I guess after 6 years of the same material, she just wants to kill me and get the insurance money now. So,
my friend, try 11. It's
hey, in 5 short years it'll be 11.
Yeah, it's you're still in the honeymoon phase. You haven't hit that 7-year itch yet. No, mine was the same way. She, I used to be funny and charming and witty. Now it's just like, you get that all the time. Yeah.
Man, hey, I thought my fiance was here for a second.
Look at Yeezy down here. Get the prenup. Hell, my wife should have made me sign one. Hell.
Well, I don't know why I get a prenup. I mean, she can have half of nothing for all I care. Sure.
Right. Hey, it's the same. Oh shit. Let's see. So yeah, I think Venom 2 is gonna be great. I really do. Carnage, man, and they tamed Woody Harrelson's Cletus Cassidy hair down. It looks a lot better than it did as like Sideshow Bob. It just, I think this movie has and you got Shriek in that too. I forgot about that. You got Shriek, which it's funny because I did a video about that 2 years ago saying that, hey, I covered in articles like Shriek's confirmed, all but confirmed to be in this. No. It's just, we got this covered, and then it was actually right. It came to fruition, and I'm sitting back on that video, got like fucking 15 views. I'm like, I called it though. Fucking called it. I was like, I was yes, I did it. What do I win? Nothing, of course. Doesn't matter.
You win, I believe, as the kids say today, D's nuts.
It's
What are these? What are you talking about down there, Sonny?
Jesus Christ.
So my little brother, he just graduated high school. Not just to give you the age difference, where there's 13 years between us.
Yeah.
And he just graduated high school, and I went home to visit him not too long ago. He's also another groomsman in my wedding, and he wasn't able to come to the bachelor party because he had a graduation party. And I said, you know what, go to the graduation party, because he's going to Ohio State like I did.
Okay.
And so I'm like, you know what, go see the friends you probably won't see again for a while. I was you once, go do it. No hard feelings at all. So he took me out to dinner the night before, and as we're driving, we were talking about something, and I was razzing him about something, and this is the kind of, it's just so good to see him come out of his shell, because he used to be super soft. Now he's only kind of soft. But like we're sitting in the car, and he's like, "Oh, have you heard of Bofa?" I'm like, "What's Bofa?" He's like, "Bofa D's nuts," and I'm like, "Wow." I was like, I can't believe I just got. I used to do the getting, and now I got.
Got played by the youngster, man. See?
Yeah, man.
See, that's what happens when we get old, dude. I tell you what, it's true though. Working at the school has kind of helped me stay up on some of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It has, because it might be a private school, but I'm still, the kids are still, they're still there. They're still kids. So it's kind of funny. I'm looking for something here.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Coaching and teaching at a public school has opened my eyes to a lot. I mean, granted, yes, I went to an all boys Catholic school in the hood in Cincinnati, and so there was no shortage of inappropriateness there. But like some of the things that go on in the school where I teach, it's just like, wow, I did not realize these things were going on. And so it's definitely eye-opening to work in the public school system here in the United States.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Here's a meme I made the other night, and Vassy said I should have started out with, "So my sources at Sorry, I'm not Doomcock.
Oh God.
Here's a Doomcock meme I made.
Doomcock reports on subreddits as sources. Doomcock getting roasted for all his bullshit.
There, I had to. I couldn't help myself. I know, Trey. I've made a ton of these. I've made a ton of these memes.
Didn't he used to be like, I don't know. I just feel like he was liked at one point by the whole channel, not just this channel, but like other places. Like, and then I never really paid too much attention to him. I just heard bits and pieces here and there. I know you used to do his impersonation here on the channel a lot back when I was on in the day. Like, is it just because his source, like he doesn't have reliable sources and he just reports on the first thing that he sees, or
like somebody called him out on, Ryan Cannell like called his fans, like basically just said, I think it was on Friday Night Tights a couple weeks ago, said, Doomcock's fans are basically retards for believing what he says, because every day it's like,
my sources at Disney tell me Kathleen Kennedy is gone,
and this is my thing, is like I've been saying, I'm like, you can live in the desert, like in the middle of the desert, and say that it's going to rain 100 days in a row and be wrong every day, and on the 101st day when it rains, that doesn't make you right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's, a blind squirrel finds a nut. Even a blind squirrel can find a nut, and a broken clock's right twice a day. So that's the thing. You sit there and you say the same thing over and over again long enough, and it just may come to fruition. But that doesn't mean you're right. That just means you're insane, because you've been doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again.
Right.
You're wrong every time. You fail.
Right.
With him, it's like it's not personal. Like my thing is just like, dude, and people have called him out and found these subreddits and quoted verbatim basically what he says off of Reddit. Like he's reporting it right off of Reddit, and it's like, bro, just say, hey, you look at channels like Everything Always. This like he's, hello, it's Michael Roman, Everything Always, and today Marvel News. Him, All Fires on Instagram. Michael Roman and Warren the Cosmic Wonder, woof woof, which I'm gonna do something with that soundbite too. Oh,
woof, woof.
Just he says woof woof at the end of every video. That's just his thing, and I subscribe to both their channels. I rib them because I do impressions of a lot of you. I've got some impressions of some other YouTubers I'm working on too, but yeah. So anyway, that's right. Even Trey knows. Even Trey knows the Grace Randolph.
So.
Yep. That's another one. That's another one that
what the hell is that from?
That's Grace Randolph. She's from Beyond the Trailer. She's like almost a 1 million subscriber channel on YouTube, and she's a critic. She was actually in Zombieland, Double Tap, and so she, we kind of rib her, because she did this big Batwoman season 2 premiere. This fucking chair is so uncomfortable. I'm sitting in this like wooden kitchen chair, and yeah, it hurts.
6, 7.
What's 6, 7?
How much minutes you have? So you did 4, 5, 6, 5, 6.
Take your lumps, Pete. Just
I
take your
am.
lumps.
I don't even know what I'm getting yelled at for. He's worse than the wife.
6, 7.
Okay.
If you say another one, that's forever.
Okay. Okay.
Pete, if you breathe the wrong way, that's another minute.
I mean, I guess this applies to me now.
Get what you fucking deserve!
I've raised a mini version of myself,
Oh, that's great. Also, love that movie. That was a great movie.
Oh, absolutely. And that's another thing. They're making a sequel to that.
For what?
And I don't know why.
There's no need.
No, there is not. There is no freaking reason why. That movie exists in its own universe. It doesn't need the last thing that needs is a sequel.
But he needs Batman now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, that particular Joker does not need Batman at this point in time.
Right. It doesn't. Mini Twitter over here. He is. He's just as sad. He's more savage. Like it's funny.
Classy, bougie, ratchet.
That too. But no, man. Yeah, the Grace Randolph thing. So she did this huge Batwoman season 2 like first episode premiere video, and I like clipped a ton of her material, and I cut it up into the intro for the Batwoman video, which I use at the beginning of every Batwoman review I do, and this is it right here. If you're new here and haven't seen it before, this is the Batwoman review intro sequence. I'm gonna pull Jamie
To the place to be.
like Joe Rogan. Jamie, play the clip.
I was a little frustrated. Batwoman. That's just a car. Somebody's watching this show. That like really annoyed me. Batwoman is still doing quite well. It doesn't even look like Batwoman.
Peter, I'm really starting to question why I'm even friends with you in the first place.
So yeah, that's the intro sequence for the videos, the Batwoman videos. So I had fun making that, and I was like, oh yeah, Grace is ripe for parody at this point.
What a story, Mark.
Oh shit, Grace ranting gladiators should have had an Italian lead. Still hurts my brain. Grace rants about like it's for she always everything to her is about representation. Yeah, she's just God. She's annoying. She's annoying. Grace Randolph is so annoying. I see the fat cat's underneath my chair again. Yeah, I actually was subscribed to her at one point, and it got to the point where I couldn't do it. Jay Lee says, nice editing. Well, thank you, man. That is one thing that I pride myself on, and Loudy can attest this, because I never used to edit the videos. They were all point and shoots.
Yep.
My editing now, like I said, here he is. Here's the chunk right here. Here, let me go solo for a minute.
Are you going to go steal Solo?
I've already stolen him.
Nice.
But here's...
Behold, my chunk.
He's like, put me the fuck down.
He is not happy.
He's like, stop your bullshit.
I already picked them up once.
He's so freaking big. Like he's literally a small dog. Like him and because we got Natty. She's like I said, she's a Pom Retriever mix. She's about 25 pounds. Michi's about 17. Those two rumble like, but she picks on him. He's 8 and she's 2. She like picks on him.
Right.
It's so funny because he like, and then his fat ass hops up and he always hides. He tries to hide on his food because we got his food up on like a platform. Because we've always had dogs. We don't want the dogs eating the cat food.
Right.
And he hides up there by his food bowl, so he just sits there and eats. Yeah, I'm like, that's what you need, fatty. I'm like, pretty soon, it's funny because he'll jump. Like the dog will be going after him. He'll jump from like the Adam knows the dining room table to the food platform. He'll like just leap across there, and it's so funny. It used to be he'd just do it with like no like warm up because now he sits there and he kind of like gets warmed up to do it because he's like fat. So yeah, it's hilarious. He's like got to get his momentum going. It's great. But let's see. And to answer your question, well, we can just do this. And so as of right now, my new co-host for Thursday mornings is going to be Coach Loudy.
All right, that's me.
Etep and Loudy in the morning on Thursdays. Is he'll be joining me as long as until he's not available anymore. On Thursday mornings, man. So absolutely, brother, we can definitely. We like I said, we haven't had a chance to do this in forever.
Years.
Forever. It has been. It's been.
And I told you whenever I'd be able to facilitate it, I'd come back on the show, and at least until school starts, I can hop on here on the Thursday mornings. The only time I won't be here is when I'm on my honeymoon. Because I'll be in Jamaica, and something tells me if I try to stream while I'm in Jamaica, I might not be married for very long.
Where in Jamaica are you going, if you don't mind?
We're going to Sandals in the Grill, and yes, we will be doing the Michael Scott and Jan picture.
I was in the Grill we went there for our honeymoon. We went to Couples though. Couples in the Grill. It's
we almost decided on Couples, but Sandals just so. Here's something I haven't told you. I'm getting scuba certified on Saturday.
Awesome.
Yeah, and the one thing that Sandals offers that Couples does not, because we looked at Couples because we had a friend. They got married last year, and the girl is actually one of our bridesmaids, and. They went to Couples. We almost looked at that, but the one thing that Sandals offers that Couples doesn't is free scuba diving. Okay. So we're like, hey, because Allison's already dropped your shoot name. All right, yep, that's her name. But no, so Allie's already scuba certified, has been here for a few years, and she's like, hey, wouldn't this be great if we could do this? And I'm like, you know what? That actually sounds like kind of fun. I was really nervous about it at first because have to breathe underwater. Which they give you oxygen, obviously, and whatnot. But long with the short, everything you need for scuba diving at Sandals is included, and it is not at Couples because they don't offer that only. But Couples does have a nude beach where Sandals does not. So trade-offs.
The only drawback to Couples, and I say that is we met people that literally, like I'm still friends with this couple from Seattle. They go there every year the same week, and they've been trying to get us to go back since we went. We just, shortly after we went there, we went to the Dominican the next year, and then we got pregnant with Trey, and it's like with everything that happened there, we haven't been able to travel or
right. I get that.
It's difficult to leave your child with somebody and then leave the country. And Jesus, Thug Life, what are you doing?
Thug Life.
He's got my Tigers hat on over his here. Do it again. Over the Kylo.
You leave 20. You leave 50 Cent alone, sir.
I know, right? What?
My phone is gone forever.
My phone is gone forever. Look, okay, go ahead, buddy. Go on, go play. Hey, but yeah, so Couples Negril is great. People go there like year after year after year. Because the service is amazing. The grounds are great. It's wonderful. And oh god, now he's got the Infinity Gauntlet on.
Can he snap in that?
He can't, but the fingers light up and they're movable.
Oh, nice.
It's pretty sweet actually. My mother-in-law got it for him. Yeah, here, put that on. Do it. Well, you gotta show it to the camera, dude. There. See? They light up. It's kind of dope. There. All right, go ahead, buddy. Hey, what's up, Culture Casino? He said, "Holy wife beater, Batman." I don't have the wife beat. I had the Batman. I had the Batman one on yesterday. Hey, man, I'm training again. I got to show off the guns. And it's summer and it's hot in here, and I'm not wearing it. I can't. I said this. Somebody asked me why I don't have my green screen hooked up anymore in my office, and I'm like, in the summertime, it is so hot in there with the 3 lights on that I have during a show or a stream. The green screen, I have 3 more light towers I have to set up, and I can't run the fans in there and have the green screen because it's too much noise and it's blowing the screen around and stuff. So yeah, I can't do it. So I had to set the green screens out for a while. to keep the temperature down in the room. But yeah, what's up, Culture Casino, brother? Hail to you, sir. Subscribe to Culture Casino's channel. He does wonderful content. He's got his daily 6-minute dailies he does every day. Very knowledgeable. And there's a dragon. There's 2 dinosaur puppets now that are joining me and Coach Loudy. And my kid is laughing. And now I'm tickling him. He needs to leave, and he knows it. He needs to leave, and he knows. Sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, this is live. This is what happens when you're live.
We're live, pal.
And it's daddy daycare because mom's working. Oh God, now he's got his Spider-Man glove.
Like JR said, we're live, pal.
Yeah, I can't even say I want to do we'll do it live thing, but I can't because he's right here. I didn't say it. I bleeped myself. See,
you don't want to lose your phone any longer than you've already lost it.
I'm losing my phone for eternity now, as it is. So far, this is the best stream of the day. Yeah, well, hang on. I could just bust this out and just start. I could just start shooting with the Nerf Gatling gun.
Oh, no, you can't.
You want me to pop caps in you?
Guys, can you believe he's gonna shoot his kid? Oh my God!
I know. Wait. This is showing up. Oh, I still got my green screen filter on. See, that's what it is. And here's Trey with the spider glove. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. That's probably better. There, see? Okay, now it shows up the actual color. Yeah.
Oh wow. Whoa, yeah. Wait, it's oh wow. I didn't.
Yeah. I didn't even realize the green screen filter was still on. But yeah. So my sister sends Trey like $20 for his birthday, or for graduation, for his kindergarten graduation, and he's like, we can get anything you want, bud. So, with your $20. And he goes and we're looking at stuff, and he goes over to the Nerf guns because some of his friends have Nerf guns, and he's looking for one, and so he picked that one out, and yeah, now that thing, it's air power, and that thing fires, and it's like rapid fire 20 rounds if the darts don't get caught up, and yeah, so he shot me with that. Like I got shot like 6 or 7 times in a row with it. I shot him right in the chest with it.
Hey man, like Tupac once said, 5 shots couldn't drop me. I took it and smiled.
That was me. I was like, okay, dude, when I get up, you're hit. And so he's got my cousins got him last year. They got him like the Han Solo blaster. So he's got that. So I took that, and we were kind of sniping each other down the hallway. And then my wife came out and put the kibosh on that because we weren't supposed to be shooting the Nerf guns in the house. But right. She's married to a 41-year-old child. So yeah, dude. So yeah, we're kind of doing that. So I was like, all right, next. It's kind of rainy. It's rainy today. So, but yeah, I said we'll have a Nerf, because Thursday is like in between. Normally when I get done streaming in the morning, and why are you giving me this? I don't even want this. Get this.
I don't even want this.
I don't even want you handing me at this point. But I know, bud.
I believe he was handing you L's, sir.
I think he did just hand me an L. But like I said, that's why I'm starting another channel next year is probably him. It's going to be him and I, and we're going to have a bigger – this is why I want to do it after I move, because we're going to have a complete green screen wall to do like skits and stuff.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Now, the real question is, where is your wrestling ring going in all of this?
Oh, the wrestling ring is when we build the when I build my pole barn.
Yeah.
That's where it's gonna go, is in the pole barn. She just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be that's where it's gonna go, and she'll probably kill me.
This is outrageous. It's unfair.
Wait, what was that?
What?
What just happened? What did I miss?
Oh, it was
This is outrageous. It's unfair.
if I can't get a wrestling ring.
I'll say because you and I still need to have a match, sir.
Oh yeah. And Jared, you remember Jared? He co-hosted on my wrestling podcast.
I remember.
Yep, he was, like I said, him and I worked at the same company when I retired, and he said, he's like, I think he's gonna start his own promotion, and he's trying to get me to come in, and I'm like, I can't. I'm not getting divorced over wrestling. I'm not.
Yeah.
But his buddy has a ring, and they train in his garage, and he keeps it set up year round. And he's like, "Oh yeah, dude, he's got an entrance and everything." I was like, "We'll just set up a couple cameras, and we'll film a match, and I'll cut all the footage together.
Yeah.
And we'll do a match in the garage." Because I've worked Brody. I've worked him probably a dozen times in tag matches and stuff. And he's one of the guys that trained me, and he was trained by Lance Storm.
Nice.
So, dude, he works. Like the guy, he sells like amazing. Like he is one of the best I've ever worked with. And it doesn't look like, it's not like Shawn Michaels Hogan sells, but you know what I mean. But it's,
I know.
He can sell, but he's dude like. With the time I left, I was probably like about 20 pounds heavier than him. But he's just a big burly guy. But a great, like one of the nicest, like most kind dudes you'll ever meet. Like one of the few that's in the wrestling business. You know what I mean? That's not kind of a sleaze bag or anything.
Right.
Just a good dude. So yeah, he's like, we'll work. I was like, well, hell, I was like, now that Jared's working, I'm like, we can just do a triple threat. I was like, I'm going over though, you bastards. I'm like, I just want you to know that right now. I'm going over.
Well, you're not going over me, sir.
I'm going over dirty too.
Oh, I'm gonna put myself over.
I'm going into business for myself.
I'm going into business for myself.
Son of a bitch is gonna hard way me. I know it.
That's what you're
gonna hard way me. I know it. You want to get color? Here, you're gonna get color.
The Brock Lesnar Orton way of getting color.
Brock Lesnar just looks at somebody and they bleed.
Bork laser.
Yeah, there's only I would have taken the L from Jennifer Thomas if we got to do that gimmick. That would have been fun. Did you see that episode of the podcast, Loudy?
I don't think I did.
Nick co-hosted.
Okay.
And we had she was WWE developmental for like 5 years.
Okay.
Her name's Jennifer Thomas. Her name was Karma in Ohio. She was in Ohio Valley.
Like Awesome Kong?
No, not Awesome Kong. No, this is no. Her name's, like I said, Jen Thomas.
Because Awesome Kong went by Karma as well.
Yep.
Which I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no, she was Karma well before Awesome Kong was.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Picking up and putting down.
Yep. She was in developmental with like Alicia Fox, and those girls back then from like the Diva Search, like Christy Hemme.
So I'm gonna take it. This girl could actually work on like Christy Hemme and Alicia Fox, which is why she didn't make it on TV because she. Wow.
Yeah, they never put her on TV. She stiffed the shit out of Alicia Fox.
Did Alicia Fox show up drunk?
No, she did. She botched something, and it was like Jen told her not to do it, and she botched it. So Jennifer stiffed the hell out of her, like with the seated back kick. She was sitting in the middle of the ring, hits the ropes, comes in, and she goes, "I just laid into her as hard as I could." Oof. And then she whined backstage. It was Fit Finley, I think, was running the women's division.
Sorry.
You're gonna whine to that Irishman, like you're gonna whine to Dave Finley, like he doesn't care. He's just like, shut up. Did she kill you? No. Did you die? No. Shut up.
Oh,
that's Dave. That's Dave.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, she was amazing, but she does like mixed wrestling sessions, like private sessions now. Nice. Which she has for years. She runs the website. She's an entrepreneur too. She runs the website sessiongirls.com, which it's a network for anybody interested in the mixed wrestling fetish scene. It's like a directory of girls across the globe who do fetish wrestling. It's broke down to America, you know, and then overseas and stuff. So she runs that, and it's funny because people are like kind of like that I talk about this on air, like, no, really, this is a thing. And but she's a worker, so she started a wrestling promotion in Vegas called Women on Fire Pro Wrestling. And she's got session girls that come in and they do pro style matches, and then she brings in males and they do like, you know, it's like you can like pay a certain amount sometimes and do like when she runs like specialty shows, and you can basically like, you know, storyline your own match and stuff like that. But she's, you know, makes good money doing this. And she offered me a spot to come out and basically be a jobber, and I'm like, that would be a blast. You know, I'm like, who doesn't want to have their ass kicked by a beautiful woman? You know what I mean? It's like, whatever. But no, I'm like, I unfortunately schedule a lot, and wife Nate saying no, you know. But no, she does, and she's trying to help, you know, legitimize this thing and make it like a straight up, you know, it's an all female run promotion, which there are not many of those. So you know what I mean? And she's got a great mind for the business. She's been around it and doing the thing for a long time. So I wanted to help promote her. So I saw she did a podcast because I follow her on Instagram. We're friends on Facebook. And I hit her up and I was like, hey, I just commented. I'm like, would you like to come on my podcast? I was like, you know, I'm an ex-pro wrestler, and, you know, I was into bodybuilding, and, you know, I'm familiar with you and your work, both in, you know, like the, you know, the mixed wrestling session scene and your video work, as well as, you know, your pro wrestling stuff. And she was like, absolutely. So she came on and spent 2 hours with Nick and I, and she doesn't really get a lot of opportunities to talk about like the mixed wrestling side of it because it's kind of taboo, you know, and people act like it doesn't exist, but it's been around since the 80s. Well, a little bit before even the private session scene, you know, but yeah, and it's a lot of these girls make great money doing it, and not all of them, they're not prostitutes. That's what I want to get that across first. It is not prostitution. A lot of dudes just like to be manhandled by a beautiful, muscular woman, and it's funny too because people have a preconceived notion that it's like these little like beta males, you know, and a lot. I've talked to some of these girls and they're like, no, like NFL players, lawyers, judges, you know, like professional people, you know, and that's not a joke. That's not an exaggeration. That is, you know, that's published shit right there. And they make good money doing it. I'm trying to think. There was Brandy Mae Akers is one of them. And, I'm trying to get her on the show. She just, you know, she was on Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel. I've reached out to her. Her schedule is so packed, but she's done everything from bodybuilding to modeling, mixed wrestling to adult film. And she just modeled a doll, life-size doll after herself that she's selling. So this is somebody I want to interview. You know what I mean?
Right.
That just like, it's like, okay, so I really like irons in a lot of fires. So I've kind of reached out to her. So yeah, I have no, like I said, Vassy said it right. We stand strong women. Absolutely. And that's, to me, it's like, it's a great thing, especially I do like the idea of the all female run, wrestling promotion. That is a great, it is, especially with the way that the wrestling scene is now. I don't feel the mainstream still gives enough respect to the female workers, but the thing is, they kind of, you know, the real workers, they kind of get pushed aside. They're starting to get a little more prevalent now. Culture says it's called exchanging the power dynamic. It's something that allows me. Oh, absolutely. Culture. That is a scene in a industry that I have been I know. I have an extensive knowledge of that, almost as much as I do about movies, probably a little bit more even, which I'm admitting openly because I don't care. No, I do. There's a lot of cool, I've had a lot of, you know, back and forths on like Instagram and stuff with a lot of the ladies, and they're really cool. And the thing is, man, people have this, like I said, there's a lot of preconceived notion that you have to let go of when you immerse yourself in that kind of culture. And no, man, they're a lot of cool people in that industry, and they're trying to organize and get the legitimacy of like sex workers and things. Now the ladies in that choose to do actual, like, you know, adult films and things of the like, they had a conference about that not long ago, and Jennifer, she had a couple of the girls on her YouTube channel, which blew up shortly after we had her on. I'm not saying I had anything to do with that, but if I helped bring a little more exposure to her and get her over and help her out in any way, more than happy to, because she was wonderful. And I got her to flex for me a couple times while she was on the show, which she didn't mind doing, so it was fun. But no, it was great. Like I said, I've reached out to a couple other ladies to try to bring them on, because they're, like I said, not only involved in bodybuilding, but they're entrepreneurs. So it's fun, man, to get to meet these different people and personalities. And like I said, I feel like Ric Flair sometimes, Loudy, it's like I've wined, or Dusty Rhodes, I've wined and dined with kings and queens. I've streamed with some awesome people on YouTube. I really have.
Right.
And it is, man. Like I said, it all goes back to the Anchor days, brother, of like, me, you, and MJ. And this has been a blast. This whole thing has just been fun. And like I said, the channel grows cool. Have some people, that started after me, come up and done, but yeah, they passed me up. I'm never gonna hate on anybody for their success in this game, because, and Tony and I have this discussion a lot. People tend to end up right where they're supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can have this rise, but eventually things will level off because, if truly, and Adam Shawhan, superfan Adam Shawhan, can attest to this because he's met me personally. He's seen behind the curtain. He's seen my life. He's been to my house. He knows. He's met my family. He knows this is me. What you see on camera, what you get, how I am is me. Is it amplified a little bit? Not really. Ask Adam. This is who I am, basically. This is me. So I feel like that, and I've always wanted to come across as genuine to the audience. Because I think, in being somebody who started, Eric, I started watching WCBS. Jeff was like kind of why I got back into this, and I've told him that,
right.
Personally, and he did. I was like, you're one of the people I can't thank enough, because after I started watching your videos and listening to the podcast and stuff, because I wanted to do a podcast back in 2014, but the radio network I worked at would not allow me to do that because they, wanted to basically control what I said. They're like, well, you can't do this, this, and this. Then I'm like, well, I'm not even going to do it because you're going to try to control what I'm doing away. Because I wasn't even working for them full time. It was a part-time gig, and they were dicks about it. So I waited, and after The Last Jedi, I found WCBS on YouTube because I'm like, am I the only person? Because all my friends, they liked it, and I was like, I knew, I'm like, there's, something. And yeah, I started seeing these videos on YouTube pop up, and, and then it was, the High Council, and I'm like, dude, I really want to do this. And like I said, it just started as me talking into my phone, sitting on the futon in the den, reading articles off of my tablet. Then it was we had the Anchor, on the Anchor app. And then, I think one of the first real videos I ever did for the channel was me and MJ in my kitchen, reacting to the Dark Fate trailer. We were live streaming on Facebook on my phone and recording it, on one of my other tablets, I think. But yeah, and here we are, 2 years later. It's been, like I said, like a year ago at this time, or 2 years ago at this time, I had 35 subscribers. We're at 723 right now. It has, and I've met so many, great people along the way. And like I said, people tend to end up right where they're supposed to be, and we're nowhere near done growing. And I just, and anybody around me, it's like people I stream with, I like, I want to try to help them, there's, a lot of smaller channels, and it's like, I don't look at sub count when I decide to bring people on. I like to watch how people, I'll watch their content first, watch their videos, try to get a feel for who they are. If they're on a live stream, see how they act. Because stream etiquette's a big thing, dude. I've streamed with some people, and it's like, remember how our old streams used to be? It was just a shootout for who was going to talk.
Oh God, I don't miss that.
No, No. And I've streamed, and I've been on 6, 7, 8 people panels where it's like everybody, everybody gets their say. But then again, you have the ones where it turns into like, it looks like a panel on CNN where there's 9 people babbling at the same time and you can't, it's like, and that's no fun for the audience. What's up, Bone? Bone is in the chat. Bone. Good morning, sir. I know I need another cup of coffee. I got as soon as we're done here, I got to go to the barber shop. I got to get my ears lowered. No, I'm getting Trey's got to go get his hair cut. But yeah, I've got that going on. Damn, man. It's just, oh man, it's gonna be fun today. But yeah, so we get if it doesn't rain, we're gonna go outside and have a Nerf war. Superfan Adam Shawhan says 723 and 19 wiener dogs eat up. That's right. Roll on 1000. Absolutely. And Vassie's channel has kind of grown, and that's somebody that like I'm like her production quality has stepped up so much, man, and it's wonderful to see. Like I said, Tony, and there's so many great, and the fandom collective is great at that too, like sharing all these other channels out and stuff. Getting eyes on them, and I'll go subscribe to all of them, and it's like I try to subscribe to everybody just to, because I'll give somebody the rub if they're up and coming, you know what I mean? I don't want to, and I'll try to watch content as much as I can, because I tend to watch a lot of smaller channels now, whereas like before I used to watch a lot of the big, and I still watch the bigger channels, some of them that I used to watch. A lot of them have kind of like fallen by the wayside. But yeah, man, YouTube is fun though. YouTube is really, it's been a fun ride, man. Oh, dude. So what do you got going on the rest of the day, Loudy?
Well, I've got to clean up the apartment a little bit before you and I jumped on here. I was putting away some gifts that Allie got from the bridal shower. So we got an air fryer. We've got a new toaster. All the fun adult shit.
Yeah,
those appliances, and so yeah. And then let's see, I did that. So I've got a fair amount of that already broken out. Let's see, I've got to switch a load of laundry. That'll be fun. I've got to stain the wooden boxes that my groomsmen gifts came in. So I've got to do that. I'm going to go over to the in-laws later, and the mother-in-law is going to help me with that. So that'll be fun.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, other than that, it's just a whole lot of cleaning up around here. I usually take Thursdays off from my classes. So yeah, I'm not doing any schoolwork today. Be doing schoolwork tomorrow. So
everybody needs a day.
I've got all the fun adult shit going on today.
Yeah, see, I'm going to let's see. I got to take the boy to the barber shop. I'm not doing any videos today. I got the Harrison Ford one out yesterday. Barely anybody watched it. I'm like, not a hot topic, whatever. I just want to get some content out. We had the stream last night. Like I said, we've gone on for over 2 hours this morning.
Yeah.
You guys are getting bonus time this morning.
Boner time.
Boner time. With us two studs, I mean, who could blame them?
I know,
but,
right?
But yeah, so we got. I'll be on the Orville Nation later, reviewing episode. I think it's episode 9 of season 1 of the Orville. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it later because I haven't seen it in like a month or two. Since it hasn't been done, I went through the whole show, both seasons, in anticipation of season 3, which should be releasing this fall. But I'll be over there at 5:30 with PJ and I think Coco and Katie and probably Elihu and I'm trying to think who else. Alicia Victoria Parker, AVP, will be on with us too tonight. So yeah, I'll be over there, and it's great, dude. Like I said, we had Jay Lee was on, and then one of the kids on the show that plays the doctor, Claire, one of her sons. He watches us live on YouTube, and he commented on our thread on Twitter.
Nice.
Yeah, because we were talking about because it's been 3-4 years since they did the last season. And we're like, well, the kids, are they going to recast them? How big are they now? And we're like, they got to be like, freaking like tall, like basketball player height now. And he's like, I'm not that tall yet. He goes, but the other guy, the other kid, he named him off. I can't remember his name, but he is. And he was like, great stream. And it's like he commented on our stuff on Twitter, which is awesome. So yeah, some of the cast people are watching our stream. So yeah, it's hey, just fingers crossed that Seth MacFarlane happens to come across it one day and hears me doing a Cleveland impression or something. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm better at it than the guy that they got doing it on TV right now, damn it. I'm better than him. I'm better. Look at me. It's great. I don't even look like Cleveland at all. But no, really, thank you guys in the chat and gals. You guys have been amazing. Superfan Adam Shawhan, Vassy Reviews, Bone was here, Culture Casino, let's see, Brightest Day, Jay Lee. Who else we got up in here? Who else is here? I'm scrolling. Millennial Me, Fallon, Brutal Morningwood, still probably one of the best names on YouTube. Shempmeister was here, Greg Levitri. Loudy, if you want to share your TikTok link again, feel free.
Yeah, definitely. I'll go ahead and post that again in the chat.
Yeah, John Davies was here. The Akasaurus, Chris Underwood. Man, yeah, we had the chat was popping today. Max Zorin, 1101. Like I said, we picked up a couple new subs today. Thank you all, my mods in the chat. I know Vassy, your rents, Loudy's rents. John Davies, thank you, man, for showing up. I think somebody said they hit me up on Twitter. I'll check my Twitter feed. There is Loudy's TikTok link right there. So yeah, you guys and gals, thank you. Thank you all. Seriously, you guys mean the world to me. You make this worthwhile. Without you folks watching the streams and the videos, I'd just be a dude yelling into a webcam in front of a bunch of Blu-rays and shit. So, yeah, thank you all, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. This has been fun, man. It's been 2 hours and 5 minutes this morning. Like I said, you're getting overtime on the show today, which is always fun. But we're going to we're gonna move on, and if there's anything else,
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Be so mean, Luce. Shit. But anyway, folks, I love y'all, man. Be good. Be good to each other. Remember, if I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and it's better to burn out than fade away.
Boom!